Senator Remi Tinubu has long been a powerful presence in Nigeria's legislative chambers, and her contributions during Senate sessions continue to spark attention, debates, and, at times, controversy. As the First Lady of Nigeria and a three-time senator representing Lagos Central, Remi Tinubu brings to the Senate floor a unique blend of political experience, personal influence, and a sharp, unwavering voice that commands attention in every session she attends. Senate sessions featuring Remi Tinubu are rarely uneventful. Whether she's raising a motion, contributing to a debate, or calling out discrepancies in government reports, her presence tends to shift the energy of the room. Her tone is often firm, her points well-structured, and her delivery unapologetically direct. For those who follow Nigeria's legislative proceedings, these sessions offer insight not only into the business of the Senate, but also into the evolving role of women in Nigerian politics. In several memorable sessions throughout the year, Remi Tinubu took a leading role in discussing issues related to education reform, women's health, and youth empowerment. She's known for bringing attention to matters that affect everyday Nigerians, from the safety of school children to the availability of resources in primary healthcare centers. And while some of her critics have accused her of leveraging her status as First Lady, her supporters argue that she uses that influence to highlight important social concerns that would otherwise be overlooked. One of the most talked about sessions of 2024 came during a heated debate over the state of the Nigerian education sector. While other senators danced around the issues, Remi Tinubu delivered a passionate critique of the budget allocation for girls' education, questioning why rural schools continued to be underfunded despite repeated assurances from the Ministry of Education. Her words echoed far beyond the Senate walls, sparking online conversations and media coverage nationwide. In another impactful session, she addressed the Senate on the matter of sexual violence and gender-based crimes, with emotion in her voice, but clarity in her argument. Remi Tinubu called for stricter enforcement of existing laws and demanded accountability from law enforcement agencies. She cited real-life examples, challenged her colleagues to prioritize human dignity over political posturing, and even proposed a more aggressive awareness campaign to educate the public. Remi Tinubu also doesn't shy away from controversial topics. When discussions about the subsidy removal policy came up, she offered a perspective that combined the lens of public service with that of a caregiver, balancing macroeconomic arguments with the real hardship that Nigerian families face daily. Her points often walk the tightrope between supporting her party's agenda and questioning its execution, a political dance that shows both loyalty and autonomy. She's also been a voice for decorum and ethics in the Senate. During sessions where tensions have boiled over, it's not unusual to hear Remi Tinubu call for order, reminding her colleagues of the expectations the Nigerian people have of their elected officials. Her speeches, while stern, often contain calls for unity, discipline, and service to the nation above all else. Another aspect that stands out during her Senate sessions is her consistency in highlighting women-focused policy, whether it's maternity rights, access to credit for market women, or creating safer public spaces. She has consistently introduced or supported motions aimed at improving the status of women across Nigeria. And she does it with a calm confidence that has earned her both respect and resistance from various political blocs. Beyond the words she speaks, her very presence in the chamber speaks volumes. Dressed in elegant but modest traditional attire, Remi Tinubu carries herself with the quiet authority of someone who understands both the political terrain and the expectations of the Nigerian populace. She's not loud, but she's certainly not invisible. As a political figure, Remi Tinubu remains a lightning rod for praise, criticism, and everything in between. But in the Senate chambers, she continues to show that leadership isn't always about dominating the conversation. Sometimes, it's about knowing when to speak, how to speak, and why your words must matter, from policy debates and public welfare issues to party strategy and ethical reform. Senate sessions featuring Remi Tinubu offer a window into the complexities of Nigerian governance and the unique role of a woman who wears many hats: senator, advocate, first lady, and, above all, public servant.